We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Night Terror's Black Adam Issue 2. This is the second part of a two-part micro-series from DC Comics in 2023, which is also a tie-in to the Night Terror's mini-series. This issue was written and illustrated by Jeremy Haun, colors by Nick Filardi and Rex Lokus, letters by Troy Peteri, cover by Haun and Filardi, edited by Ben Abernathy. The cover does relate to what's going on in the book, but it's just an okay cover. It's at least dynamic and has a bad guy on it that makes it look action-packed. So Batman, via Deadman, makes a brief encounter with Black Adam, and apparently Black Adam is kind of straddling the line between sleeping and awake, so he's able to actually encounter them briefly, and he gets kind of filled in, but he doesn't really listen. And then he goes to see people's souls being weighed as their hearts are placed on a scale to see if they are found wanting, and he tries to fight back. Things go kind of askew, and he sees the wizard briefly, but not everything is as it seems. While he's put in shackles again as a slave like he once was, that appears to be his nightmare. He tries to fight back against this creature and ends up maybe accidentally bringing it to the real world. So it's a pretty nightmarish creature, and unfortunately the cover kind of reveals that. This wouldn't have been seen by the reader until the very end of the book otherwise. I think this kind of stunt is a bad mistake because you're ruining the end of the story for the readers, and that's kind of annoying. As a person buying the book, I don't want the very last pages screwed up for me and revealed. It's sort of like getting spoilers ahead of time for a movie you want to go watch. It's very rude. So I think they could have handled that a little better, but the monsters look really cool in here. Unfortunately, the art does suffer from a lot of the same problems that we saw last issue, where the head doesn't quite match up with the body when they're leaning forward, and same perspective issues with arms. And while I thought the story was okay, the art was a kind of a mixed bag. I think the artist still has a way to go. It just doesn't look very professional for one of the big two. It looks more like a Dynamite book, and the artist really needs to work on those perspective shots with people. So overall, I would say it's not worth the $5, but if you pick it up for $1 or $2, it's probably fine. It does lead into Night's End, so there isn't a real resolution here. You've just got to lead into yet another story. But it's not the worst of these that I've been reading, so I would say it's worth a read if you can find it super cheap. Beyond that, I would pass. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.